we're done.
Yeah.
We just decided this is a bad idea.
We won!
This is not how things were supposed to go.
We won.
Here we go. Let me set it up. We're about to... No. In all good theory, we should be running. I don't know if anyone can see the channel. According to what it says in front of me, we're a go, y'all. Could someone look and see if I've taken over everything you have?
Looking. Yep, you are live.
Yes! I'm live. Thank you so much, anybody else out there watching. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, welcome to Board Game the Game Show presents The Challenge here on Tabletop Rebellion. It's a lot of yelling. I know it's a lot of yelling. We're about to play a clue-giving game where a team of 4 contestants that you know has 10 minutes to beat my wheel and to beat me in the challenge. I think you're well acquainted with our contestants, but let's bring everybody into the room. Hey, Tabletop Rebellion, how are you?
I'm now unmuted and now I'm good.
Nice.
It's funny how that button works.
Unmuted and ready to go. We're still polite with each other. Let me explain the game for everybody at home. Each of the 4 members that you see here has 4 clues they're going to have to give over our 10-minute clock. However, I get to control how they do it with the wheel. Bruce, what wheel? I'm so glad you asked, person on YouTube that probably isn't there. Look, I have a wheel and a clock. The wheel tells whatever active competitor we have at the time how they will be giving clues. If it comes up wild, they can give clues any way they want. If it comes up Bruce chooses, I get to do anything I want. Yes. As we get to different types of clue giving, I'll explain to you how it works. But let's jump right into the action. We're going to do that by let's get everybody out of here. Hey, Matt, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you, Bruce?
You know, not bad. Not bad. We've had a lot of technical difficulties, which is why this is starting promptly at 23 minutes after the hour, as all good television does. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to start the wheel for you. You tell me when to stop the wheel. One thing I'll let you know, the wheel is incredibly heavy and takes a while to stop. So don't let that surprise you. The wheel has started. You tell me when to stop.
Let's stop it.
Let's stop that wheel. As a note to everybody at home, you're actually going to see how the whole game is made. A lot of the stuff you're going to see we would normally edit out. So we're right on the border between Bruce Chooses and Letter It. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bump it over into Letter It. That is the thing that I am allowed to do with my control panel here. So you're going to give Letter It. Letter It works like this. You can give clues as long as they all start with the same first letter. Are you ready, Matt?
Not at all, so sure.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to pull the screen where the 2 of us are. For those of you out there that are wondering how I'm going to get clues, I'm going to get clues in a special chat that we have. We have one comment. It says, stream elements bot running. Hey, good. We just like to make sure that's there. We like to make sure all the bots are watching. And some of the bots are watching. That makes us happy. So once again, if you're out there watching, everybody's going to give me their guesses in a special chat, and I'm going to yell them at Matt, sometimes as loud as I can. So, Matt, you're facing Letter It. What clue number are you going to be giving?
We're going to go with 14.
We're going to go with number 14. To help your team, I'm going to tell you, this is a what clue. It is a what. Things are either going to be where, what, or who. Number 14 is most definitely a what. So let me jump over. Let me get ready to start our clock. Matt, are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
Black, bow tie, ball.
Is it tux? It's a tuxedo. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
We're going to stop the clock. Both Jason and Kim getting in with that one. Let's bring everybody back. That's how you start the game, Matt. 10 seconds.
We didn't fail. We didn't fail.
You have, 11 seconds. You have 9 minutes and 49 seconds remaining to give me 15 more clues. Good work, Matt. Good work, team.
Good job, Matt.
Let's get you out of here. Let's get Jim. Let's get Kim. Let's get everybody out of here. Hey, Jason.
Oh, what? It's my turn?
It is your turn. It's you and me and the wheel.
Oh, jeez.
I know. It's a whole thing. My whole job is to use my gravitas to make you nervous.
Okay, sounds good.
We're going to spin that wheel. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay, we're going to stop that wheel. There's one more thing I want to do. Your team has earned a point. So I'm going to put a point on the board. It gave you 150 points.
Excellent.
So I just want to give you one because I'm real bad at math. So I want to let's update that score, not to 0 game, Give them a point. They deserve a point. There we go. We have a point. You are also
Fantastic.
facing letterate. You're going to be giving similar lettered clues. And by similar, I mean the same lettered clues. Here's my question is, which clue number will you be giving, Jason?
Only one letter? I can't pick like 5 letters?
You can pick one letter. You can pick 5 words. They just have to start with that one letter. I can tell this is going to take a second. I'm going to take a sip of coffee.
Oh, great.
You know what, Jason? Let me do another thing. Let me introduce you to something right now that I should have introduced earlier that may help you.
Okay.
I'm going to give your team 3 wild cards. They're up in the top left corner. If at any point you seem to be failing, you can call for a wild card and change to whatever type of clue giving you want. However, they are a finite resource. You only have 3 of them. Your team cannot use them for you. They will say in the chat, please use a wild card, and I will yell at you, hey, dummy, why not use a wild card? But it is your decision as the active player if you want to use a wild card or not. So there's 3 of those available for you, Jason. You are facing letterate. Are you giving a clue, or do you want to just run the ball out of bounds on clue number 2?
No, we're gonna letter it.
Okay, and which clue will you be doing that?
9.
I'm happy to hear your enthusiasm. This is a where clue for everybody in the room. Jason, it's letterate. It's where. Your clock starts now.
Trash.
Dump. They got it. They got it on trash. They went with a dump. Oh my word. This is amazing. You are
the where was
team.
The where was slightly helpful because otherwise I was going to say poop.
That would have gone other places.
Here's what you didn't cheat, did you? Because that's a hell of a guess.
I swear,
trash places. Dump and landfill would be my first guess. You are 2 clues down. You have 14 clues remaining. Hey, Jim.
Hello.
It's our chance to dance, sir.
Okay.
Let me show you the wheel. 9 minutes, 41 seconds remaining. 2 clues down, 14 to go. Oh, and I should probably do this. You have 2 points on the board. At the end of the game, if we had a sponsor, which we don't, I would give you $1 a point. But we don't have a sponsor, so you're just going to know that you did not manage it in 10 minutes. Here we go. Let's spin that wheel. There's that good wheel spinning footage. Jimmy, tell me when to stop.
And stop.
Okay, we're hitting the wheel. Let's see what happens. It's going to be letterate again. This is going to be the most boring show ever. It's a draw room blitz, Jim. It's good earlier. Before we began, it took you a while to get yourself a pad and a marker so that you were prepared for the draw room blitz. It's good you did it because you're facing it now, Jim. Which clue are you giving?
We'll do number 4.
Clue number 4, it is a what? It's a draw room blitz. Jim, your time starts now. No guesses from your team. They're just eagerly awaiting to see what in the world you're doing over there. Hold it up, dude. Hold it up. Book. Is it a card? It is a Valentine. You're already 3 in. We've stopped the clock. You got it very quickly. A good drawing, I would say. Let's bring everybody back in here. Good work, team. 9 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock. You haven't even burnt a minute yet.
It would be hard to hold that up and draw on it at the same time.
I understand. I just had needs.
I understand. And whatever they type, I'm going to yell at you, Jim.
Okay.
Now,
and that's why I typed
the hot seat feels like. Let's get everybody out of here.
Oh man! Oh
it's
man!
Just
oh
you
man!
And me. And for a second, it's just me, you, and me, and the wheel makes 3. Here we are. Let's give you the point that you earned. You're up to 3 points as a team. Cardboard Revolution. Now it's time for the wheel spin. Here we go. That wheel is starting. You tell me when to stop it.
And stop.
Stop. We're going to stop that wheel. It is another draw room blitz.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm okay with that. Oh, wait. Hang on. I got to tell you which clue. I got all excited.
Okay, I understand. You know, I get it. It happens to people here on the show all the time. This is an exciting time. There are no prizes. Although if we get a sponsor, if you're out there and you want to sponsor the show, Boardgame Game Show at gmail.com, let me know.
Sponsor the show. All right, I'm going to give number 8.
Clue number 8, it is a where clue. It is a where clue. And your time begins now.
All right, I'm going to... So we got... Did you guys see it okay?
Earth. Moon. Is it the moon? Is it a globe? I bet it's a globe. It's not a globe. It's the North Pole. Yes.
Yeah.
It's in fact the North Pole. Your guesses are in. Let's bring the rest of the team back up. Good work. You've gotten through 1 round. You've got 4 points. 3 more rounds to go. And you have not earned a minute. Good work, everybody.
Good job. Which means all the easy ones were done first.
All the easy ones are done.
Exactly.
That is a shame because the game only gets harder. I just think you're out of the room. Start working on your victory dance. You have 9 full minutes left. You're going to do well today. Unless we get a Bruce Quizzes, and then I'm going to make this real difficult.
Oh, boy.
We are headed into round 2. Matt, it is once again your turn. Let's get everybody else out of here. Let's talk for just a second, Matt. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
Very good. I'm going to ask a game show type question where we just make really awkward small talk. So I hope you're ready for that. What's
sure.
your favorite game? What's your favorite game right now?
Oh, my favorite game right now. That's a good question.
You know, I try. It's not supposed to be a hard-hitting interview, but it's what I do.
I don't know. Now you have me just like looking at my game shelves. I don't know.
Well, that's a real shame, Matt.
Yeah.
Because what you do, so let me make sure I understand this, because I'm a visitor here. You are a board game media person, right?
Sure.
In all good theory, you do board game media, right? I don't misunderstand.
I should have an
what
answer.
you're doing here, do I?
Right.
Okay.
You're right.
So, like, just clear your mind. Just throw a game out there that you can talk about for maybe
okay.
5 seconds.
I got it. I was looking at my shelf and not what was sitting on top of my shelf.
That's how it goes sometimes.
I recently picked up Darkside Rising, and I was very excited about that.
Nice.
Yeah, so I've been enjoying that. And then Renegade Studios just put out the Search for Planet X, which is a like searching for exoplanet type logic style deduction game, very on brand for me and my interest in astronomy and stuff. So yeah, I'm enjoying both of those quite a bit.
Very cool. Well, now you have to be one of the many characters of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I have to be Darkseid because you need to beat me today. Good luck. Here we go. We're headed to the wheel. We're going to spin that wheel for you. You tell me when to stop.
Oh, let's stop.
Okay, we're going to stop that wheel. It's a very heavy wheel. You can tell by how long it takes to finally come to a stop. Size matters, Matt. For this clue, you need to give it in the form of smaller than a blank, bigger than a blank. I will tell you one thing. I don't care in which order you do that. I'm not going to penalize you for doing the wrong order. I'm also going to give your team the 4th point they rightly deserve. But you must do smaller than a, bigger than a, and that is how you're going to be giving your clues. We're up. We're in place. Which number clue will you be giving?
Ooh. This feels like a mistake. I'm going to go 13.
Number 13 is a who question. Who? Okay, bigger than a, smaller than a. It's a who question. Matt, your clock starts now.
Bigger than a boxer, smaller than a rumble in the jungle. No. Okay, that's the one I had. Okay, good.
I can't tell if we're on a terrible time delay because that was a very good clue.
Macho Man, Kim.
Yes, well, that's actually the Matchy Man. But yes, Macho Man would have been. Oh yeah, cream rises to the top. Yeah. I would have gone bigger than a butterfly, smaller than a bee.
Yep.
I think that was the next one I thought you were going to do. But good work, you did get it. Although I would argue, and I'm not going to be a jerk, I don't know that Muhammad Ali is bigger than a boxer. I think he is equal size to a boxer. But I'm not going to take it away from you. Good work. You have 8 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Let's get you out of here. Remember, everybody else, we're going to do the same type of awkward game show banter. Hey, Jason, how are you doing today?
I'm going to have some special effects with a thunderstorm rolling through right now.
Oh, wow. Because I was wondering, I was like, my word, it got very dark, and it looks like you are in the boring part of a hacker movie. Like, you're the one that's about to get in the back door and it's encrypted and you do like cat typing.
Right.
Yeah. So what's your favorite game, Jason?
Oh, my favorite game is, well, my most of my gaming partners are not. Oh gosh, favorite game. See, that's a loaded question. Games I play more often are different than my favorite game. You know what? I think so far, like if I'm to say in the last year, the most favorite game I have played has been Outer Rim.
Has been what?
Outer Rim, the Star Wars game from Fantasy Flight Games.
Okay, there we go. Thank you.
The big giants. Took us 3 hours to play, and we probably played it way too late, but it was fun nonetheless.
Nice. So big Star Wars fan.
Slightly, yes.
Okay, so is it that you think the game is good or that you like Star Wars?
Both.
Okay.
Although one may influence the other. I don't know.
I think it could be like, because Matt was talking about Dark Side Rising, which I have. And I can tell you right now, if it wasn't about the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I would not care any less than I do. But because it is, I love it. That's just how it goes.
That's fair. Yep.
This was always. Have you ever played Arkham Horror?
I have not.
It's a long, boring, tedious game. But if it was called Arkham Asylum and was about Batman, I would love it. All 7 janky hours playing it.
That's right.
Oh my God, but you mean we actually get to go into the Joker's carnival? Why are you complaining? I know it's hour 4, but it's such a deep and rich thematic tale. So I understand. One can definitely influence the other, but here is what's going to happen. This wheel's going to influence how you're giving clues.
Oh, geez.
We're going to give you a point. Your team's up to 5. We're going to start this wheel. In all good theory, we're going to start this wheel. There we go. That's how we start the wheel. You tell me when to stop.
Sorry, guys. This is where it all falls apart. Stop.
Stop. We're stopping that wheel. Any day now. It's allowed to stop.
Any day now. Oh, no.
Oh, no. It is Bruce Chooses. Oh, we're going to bump that. I'm just going to make that. I'm going to bump that into place so that you see it. I'm allowed to just cheat.
Tampering with the wheel.
I am tampering with the wheel. So here's what we're going to do. We've done a size matters. We've done a draw room blitz. And we've done a letter it. We have not done noisy charades, Jason. So I'm not going to mess with you too bad. I'm going to make you do noisy charades. So noisy charades is how you're giving your clue. Let's jump over to the screen. Tell me which clue are you giving? I hate to tell you, Jason, this is a neutral dig from me. This is not bad. This is a thing you could have spun.
Yeah.
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 Which clue are you giving?
Oh, geez. I don't want to insult people because that one would insult people.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, man. Can I wild card or Bruce chooses?
Absolutely. You can wild card at any time.
Okay.
So you're going to wild card?
I'm going to wild card.
We are spending our first wild
sorry,
card
guys.
before we even began. You've shown me. Here's what I'm going to tell you, Jason. Before this game's over, somebody's doing some gosh darn charades. It may not be you, but it's going to be somebody.
I nominate Kim.
So what are we doing?
Bigger than, smaller than.
Okay, size matters. Which number are you doing?
Number 12.
Number 12, it is aware. Your size matters begins now.
Bigger than a computer. Smaller than California.
Silicon Valley, which is correct. You all are sharpshooters. This is proven to me. I'm going to make this a harder game. I'm going to give people less time. You also had Disneyland. Which
I can't spell. This is not good.
Russian
I'm
Disneyland.
excited and I just...
we still take it as Disneyland. I just mock you for typing Disneyland. But it doesn't really matter. You got the point. You got it quickly. 8 minutes, 39 seconds remaining. Nothing but time. It is now Jim's turn. Jim, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Very good. I see. Is that the Millennium Falcon hiding behind you?
Yep. Oh,
nice.
Wrong way.
There you go. Chewy up there. So what's your favorite game or favorite game at the moment or thing you want to talk about?
I think my favorite game at the moment, and I'm probably going to be stealing Kim's thunder, is probably Endeavor Age of Sail.
Okay. I've seen a little bit of that. I haven't had a chance to play it. What is it you like about it for a person? Here I am. We're just chatting. We're just gabbing. Why would I want to play it?
Well, it's basically a way to become an empire in the 17th century, spread out from Europe, take over cities, establish trade routes, and it sounds boring when I'm explaining it that way. But there's multiple paths to victory. There's multiple ways to do things. You can, and there are some elements of take that, so you can attack other players if you'd like to, but there's always ways around that, so you don't have to.
Fair enough. Well, we're going to play a game that has some elements of take that, because I'm going to take you to the wheel. And there are not ways around this, except we learned there are, in fact, ways around this. Which does not make me happy. You have 6 points as a team, 16 points. In theory, is the game if you take no penalties. We're going to start that wheel. Tell me when to stop it.
All right, stop that wheel.
We're stopping that wheel. 8 minutes, 39 seconds. You all are murdering my poor little game. It's a draw room blitz, Jim. You're going to be drawing. Let's get everybody in the same place. Here we go. Let's do it in the better looking camera. You just look better on that camera. Which number clue are you giving?
Oh, God. Let's do number 2.
Clue number 2 is aware. Your clock begins now.
All right. So let's try this.
This is very Bob Ross of you. Happy little trees, everybody. Happy little trees. Is it cigart? Is it a joint? Is it a cigar correctly spelled? Is it a spliff? Is it that sticky icky? They have nothing. They have no guesses. I'm about to start throwing out fake guesses. Just say, is it a smoking wheel? Is it that is a real thing? Is it cancer? Is it 5G signals? Are you sure it's not a smoking wheel? Cam has such little bit of a clue from what you're saying. It's nothing but question marks. I don't even know what the sound of that is. The team has no idea what you're doing, Jim. They have no clue, and they're not really working the space out. I don't know why they're not working the space out. No one's just throwing guesses out there.
I think
Jim has ditched his entire first picture. The team does not know what to do. Near as I can tell, they've all frozen. Shit, says Kim. That's all he's got. That's all we know. Is it a what or a where? It's a where. I can tell you that much. Your guess of smoking wheel probably isn't going to work. That is as good a picture as you could possibly give for what we're working on here.
I know.
Is it Germany? No, it doesn't appear to be Germany, Kim. Are you sure is it Cuba? Is it the play they smoke? I'm going to guess, is it the place they smoke? But that wouldn't do anything here because we're looking for a bit more. Is it Amsterdam? Yes, it is Amsterdam. That is the correct answer.
Okay, that was a really good drawing, actually.
I know. I said, like, no one would I was like, God, you guys are going to get me again. It's a perfect drawing of a blunt and a windmill. And if you can't get Amsterdam from a blunt and a windmill, you do not understand how this world works.
I don't. I'm surprised I
thought that was going to be so easy. And when nobody was guessing it, I was like, crap. What the hell am I supposed to draw now?
I agree, Jim. This was one, like, you guys have been really sharp the whole time, and I needed you to have one like this to keep the game remotely level. I didn't think this was going to be it.
No.
Yeah, it was like,
I'm like, why is he being so detailed on the daggone wheel thing? Help me out.
I don't know how much more of a windmill you felt you needed. That was a perfectly good windmill. Although, having been to Amsterdam, I did not see a windmill while I was there. But everywhere you go, there's weed. If you have a where and someone just draws anything marijuana related, that should be your first guess.
Right.
Good work, Jim. That was not you. That was the team.
I'll agree.
So how are you doing?
I was okay till that last one.
Your whole team was okay till that last one.
I was a little stressed.
I understand. What's your favorite game right now? You have a bunch of them over your shoulder.
I do. That's just one of 4 in here. We have a problem. Favorite game ever is Castles of Burgundy. It's from the first time I played it, it stayed at number 1 the whole time.
Very nice. Very nice.
I understand that it looks boring. I don't disagree with any of that. It's not beautiful.
No. Let's take a second. You mean this enthralling looking game here?
It's so pretty. I even have an older copy than
It's
that.
not even the front of a white dude. It's the back of a white dude and kind of a building.
Kind of a building. And
Like,
that has more color than the board does.
Oh, definitely. And near
I like the
from this, it is the castle singular of Burgundy.
Yeah. That's true. It should just be the castle. There's something so satisfying about filling that darn player. I mean, the player board sucks. It's just cardboard. It's just small. But that game is so satisfying.
I understand the gameplay is important. Castles
It's not
of Burgundy,
pretty.
y'all, it sure is it's a thing. It's not a looker. It's not a looker. There's no doubt about that.
It's what's inside the game.
It is what's inside the game. Remember, kids, if you leave this particular stream with nothing else,
Nothing else.
it's what's inside that counts.
That's right.
The more you know.
Da da da.
Well, now I don't have a good transition, Kim, so we're just going over the wheel.
That's cool.
6 minutes, 35 seconds remaining. Let me give you your 7th point. You certainly earned it. You are our halfway mark.
Okay.
Now remember, you can burn 1:35, and you're still in perfect pace to win the game. Even though that last one didn't go well, you're going to be okay, unless, of course, you hit Bruce Chooses.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to have fun.
I know.
So here we go. Let's start the wheel.
And stop.
Stopping that wheel. Let's see what we have here. Roll that beautiful wheel footage.
Oh, God. Shoot.
Oh, it's Bruce Chooses, everybody.
Oh, no.
So here's the deal, Kim. I told you, and by you I mean your team, but you're the one that's here in front of me, that I wanted to see noisy charades, Kim.
All right.
I'm calling once again for
for
noisy charades.
All right, I'll do it.
So you're doing noisy charades. What number clue are you giving?
I think I can do number 6.
Number 6, it is a where, and time begins now.
Shoop, 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 shoop.
Is it Aspen? Is it skiing? Is it the Alps? Is it salt and pepper? Is it the Rocky Mountains?
Shoop, shoop.
Is it a lodge? A ski lodge. There we go.
Okay.
I was going to wait another split second and maybe just give you lodge for ski lodge, but thank you for coming in and slam dunking that so that I did not have to make it a border call.
Jim, we just watched that Friends episode, so I was really hoping you'd remember shoop, what shoop
Yeah,
was.
we're going to Aspen. That's why that was my first choice.
I only know that as the hook to a salt and pepper song. So there you go. That's all I've got for you. So you are exactly halfway through the game. Matt, it is your turn. Let's get everybody out of here. Let's get you, me, and the wheel ready to go. Let's give you your 8th point. You've earned it. 16 points, if you take no penalties, is going to be the game. Are you ready, Matt?
I think so.
Okay, let's spin that wheel. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay, we're going to stop that wheel, which it threatens it for a very long time, but eventually it will. Is it me again?
No.
Oh, Matt. Hey, buddy. Here's what we're going to do. I want you to... Let's do this. Let me get a look at your room. Do you have any other people there, Matt?
I do not.
You don't. Okay, so up over your left shoulder on that shelf there, I see there's like a Star Wars collectible that is on that shelf. I want you to do noisy charades, but I want you to have to do it with that in your hand. You're allowed to use it to help you if at all possible, but you can never put that down. That must be in your hands at all times.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't pick something especially fragile, did I?
No.
It doesn't look fragile because I don't want you to break anything, but I want you to pick that up. You must do charades. That must be in one of your hands the whole time.
Which one? So there's multiples. Are we going for the Darth Vader potato head or
Yes, I'm going for the Darth Vader potato head.
Okay.
Yes, I don't even know if I saw that, but once you said the words and I heard Darth Vader potato head, how could I not? Here's what I would say, Matt. Remember, you can take his parts out and use them to help you.
I don't think that's going to help, Bruce, but we're going to go with 16, and we're going to see what happens. Let me grab him really quickly.
Is aware. Grab that potato head. So let's make sure you get that potato head in your hand. Your time begins now. Is it Darth Tater? Is it a bad idea? It might be a bad idea. Is it school? Is it a desk? Is it an office? Is it an office desk? Thinking. Use a wild card if you have to, or have Darth Tater check something off on that piece of paper. Is it a to-do list? It's a where. Oh, Darth Tater is checking something off. Is it a grocery store? Where's my to-do list? No, maybe he would be taking that piece of paper and putting it somewhere where no one would see it for a while because he cares a lot about being a part of the process. You may see there are squiggly lines and he could have chosen one of two checkboxes. Darth Tater cares very much about which checkbox he put it in. Is it voting? It's a place, though. Is it voting? It's a voting booth. I'll give it to you. As you can see, I'm not always here to hurt you. And I like how much work we got with Darth Tater.
Darth Tater.
4 minutes, 30 seconds remaining.
I can't type. My hands are all sweaty, and so then I can't type things.
I'm sorry.
Is it stressing you out too much, Kim?
I'm a little stressed out.
So Matt, I'm gonna give you some good news. You have
Okay.
4.5 minutes left. There's a ton of time to get your clues through. And I won't make the next Bruce Chooses that traumatic for you. I promise you I won't.
I think he might have frozen. Or he's just really angry.
I can't tell if he's frozen or if he's angry like a Muppet. Like I worry he's Muppet angry.
Because that's the angriest I've ever seen Matt.
Into the middle ground. Oh my goodness.
It's very Darth. I think he might be frozen.
He might be a little frozen, but I hope that he reconnects. But thank goodness it's not his turn, it's Jason's turn. So I'm gonna, having done this before, I will tell the rest of you this, that if he disconnects and comes back on, and we'll put him right in place and I can put him in the stream. I'll even show you. Look, there he is.
He's back.
He's back. So I'll tell you the same thing, Matt. I don't know if you heard this. The next Bruce Chooses, I will not make it so painful for you.
Okay, good.
Yeah. It's why I felt I needed to help you part of the way through, because you were giving it an honest-to-goodness try, and they could not figure out what you were doing. Hey, Jason.
Hi.
Hey, it's you, me, and the wheel. You have 4 minutes, 29 seconds remaining. You've earned your 9th point. We're more than halfway through. You've just under half the time remaining.
Great.
We're about to spin the wheel. Are you ready?
Yep.
Here's the wheel. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Stop. It's a draw room blitz. So it's standard Pictionary rules. You can't write numbers. You can't write words. Which clue are you giving?
Number 10.
Giving clue number 10. Number 10 is a who. Time begins now. Head. Is it just head? Not even a head, just the word head. Is it a snowman? Is it Santa Claus? Is it Olaf? Is it St. Olaf, where Rose Nyland was from? What?
I should never play charades. Drawing.
I was to say, if you're not playing charades, that might be the problem.
That probably is the problem.
Is it a polar bear in a snowstorm?
No.
Is it just a lined piece of notebook paper? Is it a fat guy? Is it like a big fat dude? It's not a big fat dude, I'll tell you that.
And my pen's busted.
Is it Jabba the Hutt? It's not Jabba the Hutt. Your pen has busted. You're gonna have to cut yourself. Oh dear.
So that's horrible to read. I should have gotten better paper. See?
Oh dear.
Yeah.
He's kind of showing you sort of a fat guy.
Yeah.
And he might even be showing you like a fat statue. Is it someone who's pregnant? No.
And then there's this thing
Is it
here.
Buddha? Yes, Jim, it is Buddha. Buddha is correct. So
sorry,
here's the
guys.
good news, folks. You have buried yourself enough that now I'm good, Bruce, and I'm going to try to help you. Congrats. Oh, let's get everybody out.
Get it now.
It's you and me.
Okay.
And the wheel. And your team has 10 points. You have 3 minutes and 6 seconds remaining for your 6 clues. That gives you an average of, I believe, 31 seconds per clue. So you're not in as bad a shape as you could be yet. But one more like your past 2, and you may not beat the challenge.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm going to shuffle it up for you. Tell me when to stop.
And stop.
It's a wild card. I'm actually going to officially bump it over there. Here's how a wild card works. You pick any way you want to give the clue. However you want to give it is fine of our 4 options. You tell me how you're giving the next one.
I'm probably going to regret this. Let's do size matters.
Size matters. Which number?
Number 1.
Number 1, it is a where clue. Size matters. Your time begins now.
Okay. Smaller than a racetrack, larger than a race car.
Is it Daytona? A casino?
Larger than a car tire, smaller than a tanker truck.
Is it a pit stop? Yes, it is. Pit stop is the correct answer. There we go. That's what it's supposed to look like. Everybody's back on board now.
I'm impressed, Matt.
I was not getting there.
I thought this was going to be another one where we watched you give great clues and everything fall apart around you. Like Amsterdam. Amsterdam should not have been a problem. But now it's your turn, Cam.
Oh, crap.
I know, right? We're going to give you your 11th point.
Okay.
You are 12 points.
Sight. It's over there. I can see it. The win is right over there.
It is you and 1 more round. Let's spin that wheel.
All right, do it to it.
Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
We're going to stop.
Oh, not
Noisy
that.
Charades. You almost got
that.
chooses.
Oh,
Noisy
not
Charades.
that.
Which number clue are you giving?
I don't. Oh, boy.
Yeah-huh.
I don't know how to do either one of these.
You have 2 wild cards remaining. If you want to burn a wild card right now, you are allowed to. Just remember, they are a finite resource.
I know. I'd rather use it. I think we're going to get stuck. So let's... Oh, shite. Okay.
You can also start it and then burn a wild card in the middle. That is an option we're allowed to do.
Burn a wild card in the middle. Because I don't have anything around me, I think, that would help.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to try number 7.
Okay, you're going to try number 7. Number 7 is a who.
Oh,
Clue. Your time begins now.
All right. He's kind of hurting. He has...
Remember, you can't say words. They're just not guessing. Wilson. Is it Wilson? Oh, we can't. It's a little hard for us to see you on screen.
I know.
Okay. As long as you know, I'm fine. She's pointing down, I would guess, at her foot. Bigfoot. Bigfoot is, in fact, the correct answer. I was about to tell you what we normally use that hand signal for, but I don't know how family-friendly this channel is.
I'm like, look, man, the camera's way up here, and my foot's way down there.
I get it. I get it.
I'm
That
not that windy. Not that windy.
So here we are in the final round, Matt. It starts with you. Your team has completed 12 of these. You have 2 minutes and 11 seconds. You each have one clue remaining. If you can get through this round, you win the challenge, okay? So here we're going to set the wheel up. Let's do this. You've earned your 12th point. You have 12 of them. It's your final run. The wheel spins now. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
We stop the wheel. It is size matters. Size matters. Bigger than a, smaller than a. What is your remaining clue number?
It'll be 15.
Number 15, which is a where clue. Your time begins now.
Bigger than a rock, smaller than England. Bigger than a calendar, smaller than the sky.
Stonehenge is correct. Stonehenge came in from Kim. Kim got that. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody.
Woo.
You have 1 minute, 59 seconds remaining. You have 3 clues to go. It is Jason's turn. Let's set you up with the wheel. Let's give you your 13th point. And the wheel spins now. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Stop. Wheel stops right now. It's a wild card. You can give it any way you want to. You get to choose. I don't. What is your remaining number? How are you giving the clue?
Our remaining number is 11.
This is a where clue. How are you giving it?
I am going to give it as size matters.
Size matters. Bigger than a, smaller than a. Time begins now.
Bigger than Disneyland, smaller than China.
Florida.
Bigger.
Is it California? Is it Disney World?
Bigger than, say, smaller than Asia. Bigger than
Tokyo.
Bigger than a treaty with Great Britain.
Is it Godzilla? Is it Hong Kong? Yes, it is, Matt. It is Hong Kong.
Oh, jeez.
Hong Kong is the correct answer. Oh, my goodness.
Thanks, Matt.
You all got this close. You have 1 minute, 22 seconds on the board. Let's get everybody out of there. It's you and me in the wheel, Jim.
All right.
1 minute, 22 seconds. Your 14th point has made the board. There are 2 clues left. 1 minute, 22 seconds. 82 seconds remaining. You have 41 seconds on average to give these clues. Let's start that wheel. You tell me when to stop it.
And stop.
Stopping. The wheel is stopping. We are at... It's a wild card. This is everything you could have hoped for. You tell me how you're giving the clue. What is your remaining number? How are you giving the clue?
It's number 3.
Number 3 is a what? How are you giving it?
Let's do letter it.
You're going to do letter it. A bold decision. You have 2 wild cards remaining. Here we go. Time starts.
Downward dog.
Yoga is the correct answer. 1 minute, 16 seconds remaining. You have 1 clue left to go. Kim, we're bringing you in the room. Here's the deal. You have 2 wild cards.
I know.
So you can tell me what we're going to be doing.
Yeah, but
I'm still going to spin the wheel because it's the only thing I have to affect the outcome. So here we go. Let's spin that wheel. As long as you don't get it on my face, you're fine.
Stop. Oh, stay away from Bruce.
Stop that wheel.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no.
This is exactly when you needed it. It is a wild card. You have 2 more in the chamber. What is your last number? How are you giving the clue?
I'm going to do number 5.
Number 5 is a what clue?
I'm going to do letter it.
Doing letter it on 5, and here we go.
Harvard. How am I going to avoid this?
Ivy League.
Yes!
Ivy League is correct. That is the end of the game. There we go. Good work, everybody. Let's bring you all in the room. Congratulations. Let's bring you back in the room. Let's show you the wheel officially. Let's bring this out. 1 minute and 9 seconds on the clock. But you completed the challenge. Good work.
Yeah, good job, guys.
And we got 16 points.
You have the full 16 points required. You took absolutely no penalties. 2 wild cards on the board, which is certainly worth noting. You had to give a crew with Darth Tater in your hand.
That was impressive, Matt.
Indeed, Matt, it was very impressive. Good work, everybody. You have beat the challenge. I'll get some money another day. You kids and that dog.
We need to get you a villain hat.
We really do. I also want to make these lights glow red sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I think that would be
the Wrath of Bruce.
Oh, that'd be perfect for when it hits the Bruce chooses.
Yeah, exactly. We're working on things. We're still. You're the first real public version of this game, but
we're right out there.
We're still working. So for all the people that may be watching this later on my channel on Board Game the Game Show, so tell us a little bit about your show, about what you do, about what you cover, about who you are.
We are collectively Tabletop Rebellion, and we just love board games, and we want to share them with all of you. So our goal is to cover board games in exciting, fun ways. Maybe not as exciting as Bruce, because let's be honest, who's as cool as Bruce?
There's a lot happening here.
But so we're just here to share the love. So you can check out our channel for Kickstarter previews, fun things like this, board game reviews, awesome unboxings. Matt did an awesome unboxing of Marvel Battle World recently that has just skyrocketed. So that's been super fun to see. And live interviews with fun other content creators and publishers and designers. We just played some games with Seppi Yoon today. So we just want to collect the community and hang out with all our new friends.
Very good.
Anybody want to add? Like these wonderful gentlemen here behind me help make the channel what it is. So I appreciate every one of them.
Very good. Anybody else have anything to say, or are you just letting Kim talk for you?
I just work behind the scenes.
Fair enough. Well, very good. If you're watching this live now, if you like this kind of content, if you want to see board games turned into game shows and game shows made with board game people, check me out on Twitter at BG The Game Show and on YouTube at Board Game The Game Show. We write the whole gosh darn thing. Thank you so much for watching this. Thank you for being a part of it. Between now and the next time you see any of us, hey, go play something. Bye.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Where did my arrow go?